Earlier on in my words, I mentioned the money question. And there's a couple of reasons why I bring up the money question. People call me and I'll answer the phone. I'll say, good morning, good afternoon, resume store. And they'll say, how much are your resumes? It's a very, very difficult question for me to hear because I think that the money, although it has to fit in a person's budget or they at least have to have the ability to acquire it, money is the last consideration. You can spend $50 and have no interviews and not one person calls you, or you can spend $800 and there's a competitor who advertises on television. I don't want to say the name, but they're 800 and up. And they will only do a resume for somebody in the six-figure category. Now, why do you think that is? Because you're not going to get $800 from somebody who makes $35,000, $40,000 a year for a resume. I'm not saying whether or not the 800 is a good value or not, that they do a good enough job. But if somebody gets a $200,000 a year job, okay, 800 is probably relative to what I charge if somebody gets maybe a $35,000 or $40,000 a year job. Although we've done resumes from cashiers and retail stores all the way up to medical professionals. Our price is the same for everybody. But when I hear that question, how much is a resume, I don't know how to answer it. And yet if I don't tell them, they're going to go away. But I try to say the price and then just keep talking and give them reasons to come in and take a look at us, because this is an important purchase. It's the only resume. If you do it right and you choose the right company, it is the only resume you'll ever need in your life except to update it. You never need to have another resume. You just update it, and that's something we do free. So to ask the price, that should be the last question. It's important, but price is relative to value. And if you don't have the opportunity to establish the value, saying something is too much or is a whole lot different than I can't afford it or I don't have the money. In any case, you should shop for a resume the way you would shop for a good price in a car. You go look for the best values. If you're shopping for a TV, you see ads in the paper. I remember when Vizio, I never heard of Vizio, and Vizio happens to be one of the top brands right now. It's carried by all the majors. It has very strong guarantees, so there's really no reason not to trust Vizio. But resumes are a little different. We're not big chain companies, and we all have our own guarantees, and we can't guarantee the job. The ultimate guarantee you'd love to hear is that do you guarantee I'll have a job in a month? I can't guarantee, and the Lord upstairs can't guarantee that. But I'll tell you one thing, He tells us all, God helps those that help themselves. And helping yourself is not just hearing a price and making a decision based on price. Helping yourself is going out and investigating 1, 2, or 3 resume companies until you feel satisfied and you know the company you want to buy from as you would the company you want to work for.